This video is brought to you by the Roll for Combat Actual Play podcast and their Agents of Edgewatch adventure, and by the Deck of Many and their Big Bad Booklet series. Hello and welcome back to the Gallant Goblin. Today we have another package from WizKids I thought we could open up here together. I went ahead and got the side tape done, but I still have to get the top tape. Let's take a look. This will be things that we'll be showing you over the next couple of days and weeks, depending on how much is inside. And, all right, we've got quite a few things in here already. Let's start with some Icons of the Realms premium figures. Starting here with an orc fighter. You can see a little bit clearer there. And of course, we're gonna have full reviews of these on the turntable and everything in the coming days and weeks. So stay tuned if you wanna see those all put together. Here we have another premium figure. This is a human ranger. I like when they have, you notice when you get bows and arrows on a lot of your minis that either they'll have a bowstring or not. Sometimes they'll have an arrow knocked or not. I like it when they have both actually there. All right, let's take a look at some more of these. Ooh, this is a nice one. This is the human cleric, very classic one. Sword raised, up in the air, ready to go. Kind of makes me think of He-Man, but it's not quite that same pose. And, this is an interesting one. Human warlock with his appropriately creepy little human skull scepter or what there. I can't quite tell just yet, but we'll find out when we open them up soon. There's all sorts of random things in here. Let's see what's next. Trying to get these guys first. Ooh, that's cool. Our human druid. Very nice. That's, take a closer look at it myself. More of a deserty look to this one, which I like. We don't get any minis that look quite like this with a desert theme to them, I feel like. It seems like we're due for an official D&D kind of desert-based adventure now that we've left Icewind Dale. Doesn't it feel that way? All right. Here's another one. Here we have, looks like a bard to me, a half-elf bard with their lute ready to go. Some of the little reflections on some of these. Hopefully you can see them in our secondary camera here. All right, let's get to something else here. What do we have here? You know we like our plushies. This is Magic the Gathering. I think this is a series of planeswalkers and similar characters. They call them the Phunny line with a Phunny. So this is a little treat for us. Maybe you'll be seeing these kind of sitting up on our Deck of Many reference card decks or up on the shelf behind me. There's a couple of these guys in here. I'm not as big of a fan of Magic the Gathering as Grady is, so he'll help me kind of identify who these various planeswalkers are. But here's another one, shiny and very nice. Trying to see if the names are on these. No, it's by a company called Kid Robot. Grady, you want to tell me who it is? Nicol Bolas, he says. Looks very cool to me. Let's get another one of these. This is Garrick. Okay. Very much a barbarian. Little axe in his hand. Very cool. Something different here at the Gallant Goblin. All right. Oh, we got another one of our premium minis. Ooh, that's a nice paint job on this one with a nice shield. That's an elf paladin. Hopefully you can see it there a little bit. I know that these are still a little bit difficult to see, but we'll give you a good look at it later on. Mace in the backhand. That's a really intricate paint job that I could never be able to do, no matter how many VMuse tutorials I watch. All right, here's another one. I'm gonna say her name is Susan? Chandra? Close enough? Chandra? Okay. Little goggles ready to go, I like that. Back over here. And, all right. Now something a little different. This is our Idols of the Realms. This is our 2D acrylic miniatures. So These are made to go with our Essentials kit. If you bought that, the D&D Essentials kit. It looks like this is our sidekicks. Yeah, there's 27 different 2D acrylic miniatures inside that are painted on both sides. They come with bases. So you get these if you're running the Essentials kit, or if you just want to have some generic fighter, it's like halflings. And we'll have to take a look at what all is in here, but this should be really interesting. We got a couple of packs of these to take a look at today. Let's take here's another set. This one has 19 acrylic minis. This is our player characters. And got a horse on the front. Looks like some human fighters and some elves. And I see some of the actual same characters that we have here. Honestly, you can see this, the half-elf bard. The half-elf bard shows up here as well. So if you want to get kind of a similar character, you can kind of see him down there maybe. And there's the bard. I know it's shiny. Everything is packaged in plastic, and we have lights everywhere, so it's really difficult to see. But we'll give you a better look at these when we do our full unboxings and reviews. So we'll show you those next to each other. Another one to support the Essentials kit. And here's another one. This is Monster Pack 2. Very familiar looking ogre there on the back of the box. And also up front there, looks like there's a wind elemental, an air elemental, I mean. Oh, that's the stalker, that's right. And yeah. So we'll take a closer look at this soon. You can kind of see some of the bases there in the front as well. This one has 14 2D acrylic minis in it. Running a little bit out of table space back here. And one more set of these. This is obviously Monster Pack 1. And I recognize some manticores there, some harpies. You know I love my harpies almost as much as I love me gnolls. So another very cool set. This one has 17 of the acrylic miniatures in there. These sets are actually coming out very soon. These are coming out, I want to say November 4th. I think it's November 4th that these should be hitting store shelves. So if you wanted to do something with your family over the holidays and get them into D&D, pick up the Essentials kit. If you don't want to invest in a whole bunch of minis, you can just pick up these little sets here. They're not all that expensive. We'll have the MSRP for you when we do our full video. But it's a great way to just run through a cool adventure. You have all the art, you have all the minis, you have the adventure. And the Essentials kit is supported online too on D&D Beyond with some follow-up adventures that take you all the way, I don't know, to level 12? I don't know if it goes all the way to 20. That might be another thing we can check. We haven't done a review of the whole Essentials kit here. Maybe if that's something you're interested in, we could take a look at that. I do have it in the other room. I've just never had much time to go through the whole thing. All right. Unboxing of an unbox. This is called WizKids Confidential. So let's take a quick peek at what's inside. If I can find out what it did with my scissors. All right. All right. Oh, I know what this is. And we'll be taking a better look at this fella really soon here. This is our purple worm. This is the premium figure that's coming along. Ooh, it's heavy. The premium figure coming along. You can kind of see him there a little bit. It's getting a little crowded around here. Coming along with the Fangs and Talons set, releasing November 11th, I believe. And so you can kind of see him there. We'll get a better look at him soon when we do our full review of him. We'll be doing that here real soon. And there's one more thing in here. You notice it's got the clear base also on our purple worm here. Oh, no, something's hiding down in here. One more premium figure. Ooh, that's a cool Dragonborn. Dragonborn Sorcerer with a little flame spell effect coming up there. Hopefully this is coming through on our little video here. Very nice. And there's one more thing. Fangs and Talons. So WizKids used to send out bricks to preview some of their upcoming full sets, but now they're packaging them up like this, And so we're going to open this in our next video and go through some of the new figures coming out in Fangs Talons. We'll be filming that here right after we finish this little video, so be watching for this video probably in the morning. We'll see when we can come out with it. But be sure you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe click that little notification button depending on when we get it up. We don't want to put out videos in the middle of the night. So we'll have to see when we can get this one up for you, because we want to film everything on the round table too, so you get a good look at everything. And that's what we have in our box today. As we wrap up here, I want to let you know that Grady's going to be on a show called Design Dash this Friday, October 16th, on the official D&D Twitch channel. Design Dash is kind of like Iron Chef, but for adventure writers. So he has to design a whole encounter in only 15 minutes based on a prompt, usually a very silly prompt, from the host of the show. And it should be really exciting and really terribly scary, and hopefully it'll give you some insight into the design process. And it'll be really helpful if you're there and you can cheer Grady on. We'd love to have your support out there. Show some Gallant Goblin love to us, because yeah, it's a kind of thing to put us on the spot. So we'll be looking out for you on the Twitch channel there. I'll be hanging out, and you can come and say hi and give us some support. We'll be on again this Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern over on twitch.tv/DND. We also want to thank our sponsors for this video. First, we have the Roll for Combat Actual Play podcast. So GM Stephen Glicker has been podcasting and GMing for many, many years now. And he brings all that experience to the multiple actual play series that he has under that Roll for Combat umbrella. If you like to experience a full Starfinder adventure path, you can check out his Dead Sun series. It's also the first Starfinder adventure, and it's a great introduction to the Starfinder universe and system. It shows you the whole kind of packed world system as you travel around the system and you learn the lore in the universe. And if you want to dip your toes into Pathfinder 2E, check out their Fall of Plaguestone short series, and that'll help you really get a kind of ease into that 2E universe before you want to jump into a long-term podcasting adventure, because Fall of Plaguestone is one of the short-term adventures. And then you can check out their Carnival-themed 3-ring adventure or their new City Watch-themed Agents of Edgewatch. They're all officially licensed by Paizo and available on your podcasting app of choice or over at rollforcombat.com. Next, we have the Deck of Many and their Big Bad Booklet series. The Big Bad Booklet is a monthly zine about boss monsters for 5th edition. Each one gives you everything you need to run a big bad in your ongoing campaign or to run a one-shot or mini campaign of your own. We recently received a few more booklets from them in the mail here. Let me grab them over here. They're still shiny because they're in these comic book kind of plastic holders. We got Tendon and Bone just came in the mail. We got Zelafestrina, and you got, of course, everybody's favorite, King Blurk. And so we're going to kind of maybe do a video on these sometime in the near future here. And also remember, if you sign up to get their physical booklets like these, they also send you little packs of reference cards. Some of them support the adventure. Some of them are just general purpose monsters, animals, NPCs, magic items, and things that you can use over and over again in all your future campaigns and adventures. This month, come meet Gix, a giant vulture with the habit of collecting the bones of legendary heroes. Will your skeleton end up in his sprawling ossuary? Find out by subscribing today at bigbadbooklet.com. And again, thank you to our friends at WizKids for sending us all this cool stuff to review with you. We'll be doing full reviews of everything you've seen here today over the next few weeks, so you don't have to rely on my little camera here and see anything through plastic. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you make sure you don't miss anything. And you can click the little bell icon down there below if you'd like to receive a notification when our videos come out. If you enjoyed this little unboxing today, you can click that little thumbs up button down below so our videos are recommended to more folks and we can continue to grow the channel. Also, you can join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest news. And please go check out Roll for Combat and the Big Bad Booklet series for us. Thank you for watching today. I'll be seeing you again really soon. Until then, be safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.